2 weeks ago, during an interview with Chris Wallace from Fox News, Donald Trump swore, he promised, that in 2 weeks he was going to be signing some kind of big, beautiful health care plan to take care of America. Now, at the time, nobody really believed him. I think maybe some Republicans did, but those of us in the media, we knew that wasn't the case. You had great investigative reporters who went through the congressional record, both House and Senate, to see what kind of bills were in the works, what was coming up on the agenda, and nowhere in any of the committees in either chamber of Congress, nowhere was there a health care bill. So nobody knew where Donald Trump came up with this talking point of, I'm signing a health care bill in 2 weeks. It was bizarre. Well, he's missed the deadline. 2 weeks was yesterday. And as we all know, Donald Trump did not, in fact, sign a health care bill into law yesterday. He went golfing, if you must know what he did, but he did not sign any health care bills while out there on the golf course. So why? Why the lie? Why the easily verifiable that you're lying lie? And the answer is because this guy needs a win so desperately, he doesn't even care if we can prove that it's false. Because as long as there is one person left in this country willing to believe the BS that he is selling, he counts that as a win. That's what this is. There are plenty of Republicans in this country who saw that interview on Fox News and said, oh my God, that's awesome. That's great. We're going to have a health care bill. Wow, this guy was really, really doing a good job. People actually thought that to themselves when they saw that. Some people, not most, but some. Here we are today, 2 weeks later, no health care bill, averaging a little bit more than 1,000 American citizens dying every single day from COVID-19, no relief in sight, no relief bill in sight, because Congress can't come together and agree that Americans actually need help. They're trying to pack it in with their own pet projects. And here we are. We're dying. Trump is lying to us. And the cycle just perpetuates itself. There is no health care bill. There should be. There needs to be. The Affordable Care Act has not done a single thing to stem the tide of this pandemic. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, it just hasn't. When healthcare is tied to a job, when healthcare costs any kind of money for people, then as soon as the people don't have money, like the more than 40 million who lost their jobs during the pandemic, then it doesn't matter that you gave them access to healthcare because they can't use it because they have no money. See what I'm saying? And sure, if the economy was prosperous, if we had price controls in place and every trip to the doctor only cost you $20, every prescription only cost you $10, and you think I'm exaggerating about that, that's actually what health insurance used to be. Late 90s, early 2000s, that's what it was. That's what your copay was. A trip to the ER for surgery, $100. I had my appendix out in 2004. Cost me $100 for that surgery and overnight stay in the hospital. But then insurance said, you know what? Let's stop doing the copay. Let's start changing the formula here. And we have done nothing to fix that. We have let that industry grow wild and do whatever the hell they want. And Trump comes along at a time when Americans are suffering, desperate, begging for a real leader to emerge and do something. And he says, I'm going to do something. I'm going to sign this bill in 2 weeks. This man has done a lot of dirty and disgusting things since becoming president of the United States, but giving false hope, intentionally giving false hope to a nation that is quite literally dying, is definitely right up there with the most disgusting things this man has ever done.